नमस्कार. इंग्लिश गुरुजी यूट्यूब चॅनलमध्ये आपले स्वागत आहे. महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्ड ऑफ सेकंडरी अँड हायर सेकंडरी एज्युकेशन पुणे यांच्याकडून विद्यार्थ्यांच्या अभ्यासाच्या सरावासाठी मंडळाने इंग्रजी विषयाची क्वेश्चन बँक दिलेली आहे. 12वीच्या इंग्रजी विषयाची क्वेश्चन बँकमध्ये प्रश्न क्रमांक 5A हा आहे आणि हा 4 मार्काचा प्रश्न, अतिशय महत्त्वाचा प्रश्न आहे. हा प्रश्न जो आहे या प्रश्नाचं सोल्युशन आपण या ठिकाणी पाहणार आहोत. यामध्ये हिस्ट्री ऑफ नॉवेल याविषयीचे संपूर्ण मल्टिपल चॉईस प्रकारचे प्रश्न आहेत आणि ते प्रश्न आपण या व्हिडिओमध्ये पाहणार आहोत. चॅनल लाईक करा, शेअर करा आणि सबस्क्राईब करा. चला तर मग बघूयात या प्रश्नामध्ये कोणकोणते ॲक्टिव्हिटीज आपल्याला विचारले जातील. नंबर 1, चूज ऑफ करेक्ट अल्टरनेटिव्ह. नंबर 2, फिल इन द ब्लँक्स. नंबर 3, chronological order. Number 4, state the true or false sentence. Then match the columns. And number 6, complete the sentences. चला तर बघूयात आपण हे जे प्रश्न दिलेले आहेत त्या प्रश्नांची नेमकी काय उत्तर आहेत. या ठिकाणी मी ह्या संपूर्ण प्रश्नांची उत्तरं टिक मार्क केलेली आहेत. आपण काळजीपूर्वक वाचावीत. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5A. Complete the activities given below as per instructions. Marks 4. The first activity, choose the correct alternative and rewrite the sentences. Number 1, 18th century gifted mankind with, and we have the out of these 4, the correct option is the option number D, novel and periodical essays. Number 2 sentence, novel soon become dominant literary genre as it, and here the correct option is nothing but the D. And then sentence number 3, Indian writers in English novel initially wrote about the theme of, here option number B, nationalistic and social virtues. Sentence number 4, Gothic novel contains, look here friends, here also the correct option is D, all of these. Sentence number 3, strike out the unnecessary. Detective fiction is, here option number D, protagonist is necessarily an eccentric character. Friends, activity number 2. The activity number 2 is fill in the blanks. Here also we will tick mark to the correct answer. Number 1 sentence, a novel is relatively a dash dash narrative. Here the option is long. So the sentence is, a novel is relatively a long narrative. Sentence number 2. In the 2 sentence, English word novel is derived from the Italian word novelle. Here the correct option is here. Then sentence 3, Geoffrey Chaucer wrote, the correct option is Canterbury Tales. Sentence number 4, the Tale of Genji by Murasaki Shikabu was published in the year of, option number, here option correct is 1605. Sentence number 5, the Pilgrim's Progress is novel written by? Option is John Bunyan. Sentence number 6, and the sentence 6 is here, dash dash is the pioneer of the stream of consciousness. And we have here the correct option is the Virginia Woolf. Sentence 7. In the sentence 7, the first Indian English novel, Rajmohan's Wife, was written by? Option is Banking Chandra Chattopadhyay. Sentence number 8. Joseph Conrad wrote the novel name as, and option is The Heart of Darkness. Sentence number 9. Science fiction is a genre of speculative fiction dealing with, and the correct option is futuristic setting. Sentence number 10. A famous trio of Indian writers is, and the option here Mulkraj Anand, R.K. Narayan and Raja Rao. Now the third activity, and the third activity is the chronological order. Write in chronological order. Here we have here the first sentence or the first chronological order we have to do. In a very first, let us, I will say the which sentence become the first. Here the option B is the first, then the A is the second, and now the B is, sorry, C is the third and D is the fourth one. Now in the second sentence, let us see which one is the first as per chronological order. Let us hear in the second, here this one is the first, then the industrial revolution is the second, the third, here this one drama and poetry started fading away, and the fourth one is the novel gain popularity. Novel gain popularity. Now the third sentence. In the third, we have the chronological order. Given below are some novel, event and writer of Indian English. Arrange them chronological order. Let us see here. The first is nothing but here the Rajmohan Wife, Banking Chandra Chattopadhyay, number 1. Then number 2 is the rise of Indian trio, and then number 3 Arundhati Roy, Kiran Desai and Kiran Nagarkar, and number 4 Nayantara Sehgal, Arun Joshi, Manohar Malegaonkar. Then sentence number 4. In the sentence 4, given below are some novels in English literature. Arrange them in their order of their appearances. Let us see in this which one is the first as per chronological order. Here the Eclogue and Morte d'Arthur is the first one, and the second one is nothing but the Tale of Genji and Don Quixote, and the third is nothing but here the Pilgrim's Progress and Orunki, and number 4 is here Pamela and Gulliver Travels. Now the next activity, and that is true and false. Let us see here. First sentence. Novel is recognized as the most dominant literary genre in modern literature. This is absolutely true sentence. Then sentence number second. A novel is relatively a short narrative. This one is the wrong sentence, means false. Number 3. Tale of Genji is described as world's first novel. This one is absolutely right, means true. Then number 4. Middle class people had a little interest in romances and tragedy. Here wrong one, means false. Number 5. Novel gave voice to the aspirations and longings of middle class. Right sentence, means true. Number 6. The woman novelist haven't contributed significantly in English literature. This one is a false sentence. Number 7. Novella is greater length than novel. This one is also false sentence. Then number 8. Setting doesn't affect plot and character. This one is also a false sentence. Sentence number 9. The struggle in an opposite force in a story is called as a conflict. This is correct, means true sentence. And sentence number 10. Epistolary novel is a series of correspondence, other document and diary entries as well. This is the correct sentence. Now the next activity, that is called the match the following. Here in matching, match essential elements of the novel in column A with a relevant point in column B. Let us learn and let us do, or let us match the column A and column B. In the first example, we have here the theme, and that is related to philosophical statement. Plot is the course of event. Character, this can be the thumbnail or deep detail sketch. The setting, and this is the background of the story. Second example. In the second example, we have here again the theme. The theme is here the philosophical statement and central idea. The plot is the course of event. And the conflict is nothing but the struggle in between opposite forces. And number 4, language and style. This is the technique of narration. Number 3 example. In the number 3 example, Agatha Christie is related to the psychological novels. William James is the stream of consciousness, and then George Eliot is related to the crime fiction. Mary Shelley is related to the science based novel. And here again example number 4. In the example number 4, we have the first Virginia Woolf. Virginia Woolf is related to the stream of consciousness. And then next, Mary Shelley is related to the science based novel. And France Bourne is related to the novel of Manner. Anne Radcliffe is related to the Gothic novels. Then the example number fifth. In fifth example, the rise of middle class here related to industrial revolution. Second, the spirit of realism and Daniel of romanticism. This is related to 18th century literature. Then novel and periodical. Just the novel and periodical is nothing but related to the novel as a literary genre. And the fourth one, the tales of Greek romance is related to the stories of ideal love and adventure. Then the sixth example. In the sixth example, in column A, we have number 1, the flow of thought, and this is related to the stream of consciousness. The internal life of the protagonist, this is related to the psychological novel. Then number 3, novel based on the life of the author, this is nothing but the autobiographical novel. Number 4, the growth of protagonist mind, spirit and character, this one is nothing but the Bill Strawman novel. And then example number 7. In example number 7, number first, Daniel Defoe is nothing but related to Robinson Crusoe. Then Jonathan Swift is the writer of Gulliver's Travel. Then Samuel Richardson is related to the Pamela, and John Bunyan is related to the Pilgrim's Progress. And then number 8 example. In 8 example, picturesque novel, this is nothing but related to adventures of eccentric protagonist. Then historical novel is nothing but the set of an earlier period than of writing. Then allegorical novel, it bears more than one layer of the meaning. And utopian novel is nothing but the speculative fiction. Then we have here the next example. In the next example, example number 9, the first, Thomas Mann. Thomas Mann is related to the death of Venice. Then second, John Steinbeck is related to the Pearl. Then Henry James is nothing but the related to the turn of the screw. And Joseph Conrad is the writer of the Heart of Darkness. Then next activity, friends, activity number 6. Complete the sentence. Let us see the first example. The periodical essay and novel are the gift of, here correct option is 18th century. The second sentence, a novel is relatively a long narrative fiction. Then sentence number 3, the industrial revolution gave the birth, option correct is middle class. Number 4, appearance of the newspaper in 18th century attracted a large number of readers from here The middle class option is correct option. And then number 5, rise of the novel as literary genre resulted in lowering the importance of, the correct option is drama and poetry. And the 6th but last sentence, Salman Rushdie, V.S. Naipaul and Kazuo Ishiguro are, correct option is immigrant author. Friends, in this way we have solved the given MCQ questions of question number 5A. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, या पद्धतीने आपण हा मल्टिपल चॉईसचा प्रश्न सोडविलेला आहे. इतरही प्रश्न आपण पुढच्या व्हिडिओमध्ये सोडवणार आहोत. त्याकरिता माझे इंग्लिश गुरुजी चॅनल सबस्क्राईब करा, लाईक करा, शेअर करा. धन्यवाद.